Good morning and welcome to our Sunday live Dharma service. We are delighted to welcome Reverend Won Buddhist and our temple friends back from their week-long retreat in the mountains at Southern Dharma. The retreat centered on the theme, "We are one, we are whole," inspired by the truth of Il Won Song. So let us begin our practice this morning by reading the truth of Il Won Song. It's on page 12. Il Won, one circle, is the original source of all things in the universe, the mind seal of the Buddhists and sages, and the original nature of all sentient beings. The realm where there is no discrimination regarding great and small, being and non-being. The realm where there is no change amid arising and ceasing, coming and going. The realm where the wholesome and unwholesome karmic consequences have ceased. The realm where language, names, and signs are utterly void. Through the light of the void and calm, numinous awareness, the discrimination regarding great and small, being and non-being appears, whereupon the distinction between wholesome and unwholesome karmic consequences comes into being. Language, names, and signs are also become obvious, so that the triple worlds in the 10 directions appear like a jewel in the hand. Thus, the creative transformations of true voidness and marvelous existence freely conceal and reveal themselves through all things in the universe, throughout vast eons without beginning. This is the truth of Il Won Song. Thank you. Now, please stand behind your mat for some guided movements in preparation for our meditation. Kathleen will lead us in some Qi Gong movements to stretch our legs and back.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, friends at home. I want you to just hold your arms out and turn a little bit and make sure you're not going to bump into a friend next to you. So spread yourselves out a little. That's lovely. We're going to begin by really grounding our bodies and our energy. So let's place our feet right below our shoulders and hips. And then take a moment and look down. You want to see that your feet are like the number 11, that they're parallel. And let's just sink into that a little bit, breathing from our danjan, just breathing in, releasing, sinking and breathing, releasing. Let's invite our hands to join us, breathing in and out. Beautiful. We're going to invite our bodies to move in circles a little bit this morning. So let's shift your weight onto one side. Lift your other foot just on your toes there and just do a nice circle with your ankle. Another direction. Place that foot down, shift. Circle on the other side. Other direction. Down. Now we're going to bend over a little bit. Support your knees with your hands. And we're going to go in the same direction, drawing a circle in one way. Really allow your joint to move slowly and lubricate itself. Other side. Come back to center. Let's move up to our hips. So we're going to keep our torso straight, our head still, and then just really articulate around our hips. Nice and slowly. You're drawing a circle with your tailbone. Beautiful. And other side. And come back to center. Drop your hands. We're going to draw circles with our shoulders, coming forward and up and around. Waking up. One more time, and then we'll go in the other direction. Breathing in and releasing as we turn. Beautiful. Let's clasp our fingers to our backs and just kind of pull down a little bit, opening our upper chest. Then drop your head and very slowly do a nice circle all the way around. And when you get to the bottom, switch direction and go to the other side. Last time. Beautiful. Release our arms. It's breathing in and sinking and releasing. And we're going to hold our hands parallel. We're going to start by drawing a small circle, kind of tanjong circle here, like this. You can kind of match your breath, rising and sinking, breathing in and releasing, breathing in and releasing, breathing in and release. Now we're going to add a second circle. So we're going to breathe in and release. Then we're going to come up behind our heads, arch over, and release all the way down. So small tanjong circle, then full circle. Small circle, full circle, and come down. Beautiful. Let's put one foot in front of the other. They're still, shoulder width apart, but one's in front of the other. Both your legs are straight, your torso's straight. And now we're going to just sink evenly down. When I sink, now both my legs are bent a little bit. Feel that center. With your back leg, push it forward so it's straight. Now straighten your front leg and your back bends. So we have this gliding motion. Back and forth. Our heads and shoulders are steady. We're just gliding with our knees and hips. Beautiful. Now let's add our arms. When we come forward, hands pull together and back. Breathing in, releasing. And come to rest. Foot back. Other foot is now forward. Let's straighten our legs. Drop so we're evenly balanced. Then starting with our back foot, just push forward and back. Gliding back and forth with our breath. All right, let's bring our hands in, forward. One more time. Beautiful. Come back. Just shake a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to really be moving our whole bodies. So let's take a breath in. Palms up. Circle. Come down from our hips. Drop, drop. And let your arms relax into a circle like they're holding the moon. And come up. Up, up, up. Keep going, going, going. And release. Coming back up to center. Now we're going to push out. Feel your palms. Push, push, push. Really strong. Hold your breath. Strong, strong, and release. Beautiful. Hands up. To the sky. Down. Holding our breath. Coming forward. Breathing in. Hold the moon. Curl up. All the way up, up, up. Release. Palms come up. Push out. And release. Let's bring our feet together. Let's breathe in. Palms together. Down to heart center. Release. Breathing in. Release. And release. Thank you. Now let's stand behind our mats. We're going to offer 4 bows to Dharmakaya Buddha, 4-fold grace. You're welcome to do standing bow or full floor bows.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the marvelous gift of nature and the universe. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, recognizing the truth of interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guides us to live in harmony and create mutual well-being. Meditation is simple and easy. Please take time to find your most comfortable position on the floor or in a chair. Wiggle to release any tension and focus the energy in your lower abdomen. This is your Danjan, the power center for your breathing. When we settle our mind and energy in our Danjan, our energy flows and protects our one-focused mind. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. When you do this, pure and clear saliva may gather under your tongue, a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. If over time your legs ache unbearably, you may change your position very slowly and quietly. In this way, you will maintain a calm stillness and honor the silent practice of those around you. When thoughts arise, do not play with them. Simply allow them to disappear. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjan abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. We are grateful to sit here quietly together, finding the still point within. In meditation, may our ever calm, ever bright spirit be with us.
Yesterday, I'm back from West Mountain. It is called Southern Dharma Retreat Center. So there we had a week-long retreat. And we talk about a lot and meditated a lot, especially around the theme, we are one, we are whole. We are one. What does that mean? Anyone ever experienced that? We are one. Anyone ever felt that? We are one. Raise your hands. One. Oh, wonderful. The immediate insight from this phrase, we are one, in Buddhism, we can say we are interconnected. We are interconnected. Despite our differences, background, beliefs, personality, we share a common humanity. Our lives are intertwined. What affects one person often ripples out to others. For a moment, why don't we all gently touch what we are wearing? What you are sitting on, or anything you are using. Can you imagine how many people's hands, hearts, and minds gone into creating the necessities we use, we wear every day? Can you count? From the awakened awareness of the truth of Il-Won-Sang, we are one. We are interconnected. We are interdependent. All beings come from the same fundamental source. In this interconnectedness, if we keep tracking and tracking and tracking, shedding off all the difference, then we are coming from one root source, one family, one life. The boundaries we perceive between self and other are in part constructions of the mind. To make it convenient, we create this concept: me, you, us, them, ours, yours. And when those lines begin to soften in our calm, clear realm of true nature, we can see and we can feel that life is a single, unified whole, expressing itself simply in many different forms. That said, we are one does not mean we are identical or that individuality disappears. Differences still matter. It's more like waves in the same ocean. We are different waves. Beautiful. Ocean waves, how beautiful. Artists create with the painting, with the poetry, all kind of insights of enlightenment from simply looking at waves. Distinct, yet not separate from the water itself. Waves are part of the ocean. As you breathe, the energy of your breath ripples out to the friends beside you. Did you notice that? As you release your thoughts and loosen the grip of the mind, while chanting or sitting in silence, that energy gently ripples to those around you. It's kind of a scary, what's going on in mind can affect the neighbor friend's meditation. No pressure. But awareness is very powerful. In this space, and together with the friends who practice with us from home, we are one practice community. Especially in our Dharma hall, the sound echoes so live. If I just move a tiny bit, the wavelength ripples through so well. We try to fix that a little bit because it's a little bit too much sometimes, but it really helps us to be aware. My stillness, the energy of stillness is really prevalent. But if I'm a little bit kind of, unsettling, that energy immediately I can feel and hear, it can affect our neighbor friends. We affect one another and we support one another in this shared life together. We are whole. What does this mean? We appreciate holistic healthcare. We love to find whole food. We are whole means that in our original nature, nothing essential is missing. Each of us, just as we are, is already enough and complete. Rather than needing to fix or add something to become enough, it points to an inherent completeness beneath our changing thoughts, emotions, and circumstances. Even with the imperfections or struggles, there is a deeper sense of wholeness that isn't broken, that cannot be broken. This deeper sense of wholeness arises from our true nature. As soon as we illuminate our true nature through meditation, deep listening, by simply clearly being aware of this very present moment, without being bound by our stories and thoughts from the past or future, we illuminate our true nature. Self-doubt, insecurity, and comparing minds will all dissolve. And we can truly rest our hearts and minds here and now. The grace and gift all around us. So dear friends, when you enter this Dharma hall, usually I see a lot of you join your palms and bow to Ilwan Song circle. What's your thought when you bow? So here's a new mantra I like to invite you to do whenever you see Ilwan Song. You can whisper, I am enough, I am whole. Shall we practice? I am enough, I am whole. Now let us chant, we are one, we are whole. I'm happy to introduce a new temple family member, the buffalo drum. Paula and Laura in Asheville. She kindly got this for us. So I'll be using this buffalo drum for chanting. After chanting, we'll sit in silence for a few minutes in the energy of wholeness and oneness. Reverend Sean, you can come on in, join us. We need your voice too. We are one. We are whole. 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 We are one. One more.
We are one. We are whole. We are one. We are whole. We are one. We are whole.
Tom and Nick are going to share their retreat reflection. Please welcome Tom.
Good morning. I'm going to share a reflection that I made a journal entry from one of the mornings while on the retreat. Day 6, Wednesday, April 15th, 2026. This morning I was startled awake at 3:50 a.m. by a vivid dream, my heart racing. I remember thinking, how could this be? I came here expecting to feel relaxed, rested, even blissed out from all the meditation and self-care. Shouldn't my dreams be peaceful? The kind that make you want to linger in them, to hit snooze and drift back in. Instead, I was wide awake. I got out of bed, took a sip of water, and realized I wasn't going back to sleep. So I grabbed my journal and quietly walked to the lodge in the cool early morning air, surrounded by the faint hum of crickets and a sky full of stars. I made a cup of tea, and here I am sitting down to collect my thoughts. And as I sit here, something has shifted. It strikes me how unusual this is. Not just waking up like this, but the dream itself. I've been having vivid dreams all week. That almost never happens at home. Somewhere along the way, maybe with the stress of life, I stopped dreaming, or at least stopped remembering. So why now? Sitting here with my tea, I'm starting to wonder if this is a sign that something here is working, that something in my mind is clearing. Won Gong had spoken about karmic dust, how it accumulates and clouds our awareness, like pollen gathering on the deck of the temple. Maybe that dust is finally being stirred up, cleared away. Maybe these dreams are what it looks like when the mind starts to process what's been buried for a long time. The theme of this retreat is we are one, we are whole. And honestly, that's never been something that's come naturally to me. Feeling whole. Over the past few days, I've caught myself asking more than once, when have I ever truly felt whole? But something is changing. I'm not just thinking about the idea anymore. I'm starting to feel it, even if only in glimpses. On day 3, Won shared a passage. We are not fragmented, trying to become whole. We are whole, trying to remember that we were never fragmented. There's something about that landed deeply for me. It feels like it captures exactly what I've been missing, what I most need to believe. And part of me wonders, where have these words been all my life? Where was this understanding when I was younger, when it might have saved me from so much self-doubt and self-criticism? But if I'm being honest, I don't think I would have been ready to hear it back then. The forces shaping my life, my family, my experiences were strong. They reinforced this quiet but persistent belief that I was somehow fragmented, unwhole, not enough. So why here and why now? Because I didn't come to this retreat expecting this. I didn't come thinking I'd leave feeling whole. Truthfully, I didn't even fully understand what Won intended for us. But she's created something here, something subtle and deliberate. Small pieces of wisdom offered at just the right moments, woven between meditation, Qi Gong, movement, conversation, and reflection. Over time, it has started to settle in. And now I find myself returning to that question. Why here? Why now? And the answer feels surprisingly simple. Why not here? Why not now? Why not in this place, with these people, on this mountain? And maybe most importantly, why not me?
On April 10th, I and many practitioners like Tom drove to the idyllic North Carolina mountains to join that annual spring retreat that Reverend Won had prepared for us. We gathered with the intention of deep practice and reflection, and some of us brought our own expectations for how the retreat would go. On the first night, Reverend Won shared, don't have any expectations for this retreat. It was in noble silence, and we were invited to renounce our phones for the entire retreat period in a phone letting go ceremony. With no phones, books other than the scriptures, speaking outside of essential speech, or other forms of distractions, every moment became an opportunity for quiet reflection and practice. When we first arrived, we had to sign up for a yogi Dharma work role. And when I got in, I was very excited. I saw grounds work. You get to go and do various different things on the grounds with the director of the retreat center. So I signed up happily, excited to do various different tasks and activities. A couple hours later, the retreat manager came over and said, I'm so sorry. We've decided to remove the groundskeeper role. You'll be doing dishes. I said, oh, okay. And learned not to have any expectations. Recently, in my grad school classes and at this retreat, we reflected on a poem from the third Zen patriarch. The beginning goes, "The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. When love and hate are both absent, everything becomes clear and undisguised. Make the smallest distinction, however, and heaven and earth are set infinitely apart." As I did the dishes throughout the week, I tried to adopt this mind of no preferences as warm water splashed on my hand, and I cleaned each of the plates and bowls. And after a while, I began to see the beauty in this mutual benefit, practicing together with a group of compassionate and thoughtful individuals. Doing the dishes was no longer a scary chore, but a joyful activity that I was reciprocating the grace that I was receiving during this retreat. Dropping everything was a big transition for me, and walking up and down the mountain felt like being in an outdoor gym, like Reverend Won Gong shared. And after a few days, my body adapted and the retreat began to feel natural. And then it was time to go. I had a tent set up down by a small stream with a waterfall and spent a lot of my free time beside that stream. Beautiful flowers bloomed and butterflies flew carefree throughout the day. And the weather was also perfect throughout the retreat. The stream became one of my main points of contemplation. I noted how our minds can grow into patterns, flowing along the path of least resistance that we're most used to. Just like a mountain stream. Similarly, karmic obstacles can grow strong like boulders or piles of rocks and block the flow of that water. And it can feel like we're trapped in one constant pattern. But one of the main teachings of this retreat is that we have the agency to redirect the flow of our mind. We are whole right now in this moment. And the paths we've carved out are not the paths that we have to follow. In our original true nature, we have agency to reflect on our patterns and choose how we want to act. We are one, we are whole. In this way, the retreat was like a gentle rainstorm that surges the creek and gently breaks any barriers that are preventing its clear flow. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to practice at the Southern Dharma Retreat Center, and I'm especially grateful to Reverend Won Gong, all the staff, and my fellow retreat members who navigated this retreat with compassionate grace and thoughtful practice. I hope to bring some of that quiet practice back home and enjoy practice one step at a time.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Tom, for your very heartful, and very beautiful, insightful sharing. It feels like you are all there together, right? Listening to their sharings. Thank you. Why don't we all have a moment of a lying down meditation? Imagine you are lying down next to the stream. Relax your whole body. And that's another form of honoring our mind, heart, and body, our wholeness and beauty. And with another beautiful sound, tongue drum. Just lay down and relax from head to toe. Let us wiggle our toes, ankles, stretch our back. And whenever ready, slowly roll over, please, and come to your sitting.
Thank you for practicing with us this morning. My name is Emily, and I appreciate the instruments that were part of today's practice. For our Thursday Dharma group, we will start our new book, Many Voices, Many Insights, American Perspectives on Won Buddhism. This book is available in the Temple gift shop, and if you live far away and would like us to mail you a copy, let us know.
We are super excited. Next Saturday is our spring open house. It is from 12 to 5, so please come out and experience. We'll have many sessions of meditation, sound bowls, Qi Gong, Dharma hall, a gift shop, tea ceremonies, children's activities, and you can bring your friends and family. And there's flyers also in the foyer if you want to take one and post it in your favorite coffee shop or anything like that.
The next day, Sunday, April 26th, is our special annual celebration of Great Awakening Day and the birth of Won Buddhism. Come for Dharma and prayer, music, refreshments, and joyful celebration at 10 a.m. Instead of our regular Sunday service, we'll gather for this special celebration together. Please come and share in the spirit of the day.
This week we will be preparing for those events, as you can imagine. So if you would like to lend a hand anytime this week, please let the reverends know. Or if you're available for that Saturday to spend even just an hour, we will just be grateful for anyone's volunteer activities. If you'd like to help out, you can see myself or Kelly in the polka dots.
For a little more peace, all are welcome to our Sunday afternoon meditation at the North Raleigh Temple at 4 p.m. Today's session features a loving kindness meditation and outdoor Qi Gong practice.
Thank you. We just have children arriving in our Dharma hall after their session at the residence. All the children stand up, please. All the children stand up, please, and palms together. Nick, could you put the camera? Thank you. See, who has a really good standing meditation? Wow, I like really focused energy. Wow. Wow, look at you. Charlie. Wow, amazing. They are really meditation masters. Whether they stand, walk, sit, or having snack, they all manifest mindfulness, calm energy. Let us bow to our children Buddhas. 감사합니다, children, our little Buddhas. You can quietly sit down now. And everybody raise your hands up. Look at our cute Mr. Sony camera. Thank you, dear friends who joined us online today. See you next week. And by the way,